So this is our Husqvarna Z254f. The belt broke on it that drives the blades. So this is a great time to just go ahead and do a full service on it. The first thing we're gonna need to do is remove this stuck belt from down here so that we can put the new one on. And then after that, we'll change all the filters and put new oil in it. What did you even get in there? There we go. So this is the 54 by ½ inch belt that this takes. Always check your manufacturer. Make sure you don't buy the wrong one. First thing we're going to do is remove these deck plates. Screwed in. We need to remove these. So just removing these deck plates so that we can get the belt around these outside pulleys. And these 4 screws on here are 3/8 inch. Always want to make sure you use the right size drive so you don't strip these out. Otherwise it'll be a one-way trip getting them out. And as you can see, this is located kind of far back in here where you can't really get any tools on it because engineers never have to work on the things that they design. And all we're doing here is repeating the same process as on the other side. Once again, engineer couldn't have put this over ½ inch. And so what we're going to be doing here is just blowing all this debris out of here while we have it open, get everything nice and clean. So we're going to feed this under and hook this on the pulley in the back. So we've got it on the back, and you'll notice one side of the belt is flat and one side of the belt tapers in. And if you look at the pulleys, you'll notice that some pulleys have a flat face to them. And then some, like these drive ones for the blades, are the other way around. And so you just got to make sure you get that right. And then we're just following the diagram around here, getting it onto each of these and fighting that tensioner pulley. And voila, new belt. So now all that's left as far as the belt goes is putting these guard plates back in place the way we found them, and then we'll get to the rest of the service. So the air filter is just held on with this hose clamp with a wing nut. So we just loosen that a little bit, pull the old air filter off, and replace it with the new one. Now that that's done, we're going to drain our oil. And the oil drain tube is right here. So we got the new oil filter here, and this just threads on right where the old one was, right down in there. And you really want to take care to make sure that you're not cross-threading these. There we go. So the next step is going to be replacing the oil that we took out. And again, this mower specifies 2 quarts. And there we go, within spec. And so next we're going to be changing out these spark plugs. And again, perfect evidence that engineers have never worked on anything that they've designed. Because as soon as I get it unthreaded, I can't get it off there. There we go. Looks a little bit cleaner. Got our new spark plugs. Replace the boot. This one's good to go. So this is the ball valve for the fuel line, and we're just going to turn that across it, that way it's off. And now we're going to wish we had some pliers. So now that I got my needle nose pliers, I'm just going to take that, scoot it back a little bit, do the same with this one. Then we're going to work these hoses off. So now the clean fuel filter goes in here, and we're just going to replace those clamps. And then once we're done, just open that ball valve back up. And so that's the basic service on our Husqvarna zero turn. Basically any brand's gonna be the same thing, you know, Exmart, Right, anything like that. If you have any questions, leave them below in the comments. If you'd like to see more videos like this, let us know. And don't be like me, gather your tools beforehand.